And go.
It's Laura P3.
Oh, my God.
Oh, you're killing me.
Hold on.
You are killing me.
It's Laura P3 Posse.
Booyah! Hello, it's Laura Kane After Dark. I'm Laura Kane. We're almost at the end of January, people.
Can't believe it.
25 days without Red Bull. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not happy, but I'm feeling better, I think. I believe I'm feeling better. This was Eric,
Hey.
the one who's crunching in the background. Are you starving or
I'm
what?
so hungry.
Thank you for the Taco Bell. How much do I owe you?
$1 million.
Okay. And, okay, we got to start off by talking about something that we never talk about.
What?
Football.
Oh,
I'm
why?
sorry, because...
That's how you're going to start out tonight?
Yes. It was the most ridiculously exciting weekend of football ever.
I'm going to take my headphones off.
No. I'll give you bullet points. And then I'm going to play you some audio, or I'm going to try to anyway.
I have a main question.
Okay.
How many innings are in football?
I know. Believe me, I don't know much more than that. There are 4 downs in a something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
And there are 6. You get 6. No, you get 7. I don't know. It's interesting to watch, though. I really like it when I do watch it. It started on Saturday when the Cincinnati Bengals went to Tennessee, eliminated the Titans by a score of 19-16. Then the 49ers beat the Green Bay Packers 13-10. I'm getting to the good part. Don't worry.
This is so boring.
I know. Sunday's action, even better, especially if you're a Tom Brady hater, because the LA Rams held a 27-3 lead over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the third quarter in Tampa. But we've seen this game before. The Bucs tied the game 27, thanks in part to Brady. But it's the Rams won it. So LA Rams are still in the running. Then the team that was favored to win and won, the Kansas City Chiefs. But man, it was close. And on a weekend when every game went down to the wire, it was awesome. Now listen to this guy. I'm going to try to play this for you. He's calling the football game, and listen to how exciting this is.
Mahomes looks to throw it. Pump faking. Right side he wants it. A comeback cut. It is caught by Kelsey. Touchdown! Kansas City. One of the greatest duos in the history of the National Football League. Patrick Mahomes to Travis Kelsey. And the Chiefs have won this incredible divisional playoff game in overtime.
I just know that it was really exciting because Antonio was sitting on the couch and he was going crazy the whole game. He was like, yeah, and woo, and F yeah, F yeah.
Do you know I sounded that way one time?
When what?
When Marie Osmond fainted during Dancing with the Stars.
Oh my gosh. I know. Did I put you to sleep? I'm sorry.
Yeah, can I wake up
We
now?
kind of have to be topical. And so that was like that's like on the top of people's minds right now. Okay.
Why? This is the only thing I know.
What?
And it's only because he's married to a supermodel.
Tom Brady?
Why do people hate him so much?
Because he wins. He's been in so many Super Bowls, and people just think that, I don't know, they're jealous. I don't know. He seems like a great guy to me. I've heard him interviewed, and he's like really smart, believe it or not.
I didn't even know if he could talk.
He can totally talk.
Okay.
And he's very serious. And he's even talking about how hard it is being married, but how they like make time for each other. They have to, and it's a struggle with the kids. And I don't know, he seems like a regular guy.
What a doll.
I don't know why. Maybe there's like something that I don't know about why they hate him. But I'm thinking it's just because he always makes it to the Super Bowl.
Oh, he's probably a total prick.
By the way, the Super Bowl, holy cannoli. I am so excited. Do you know why?
Do I have to care? Is it the commercial breaks or the halftime show?
Eminem, Dr. Dre, Kendrick Lamar, Mary J. Blige. That's all I have to say.
The only one I understood was Mary J. Blige.
You know Eminem, stop it. And Dr. Dre. And Kendrick Lamar. It's going to be insane. What a cool halftime show that's going to be.
Oh, sure. Well, wake me when Mary J. Blige comes.
I know, right? No, Eminem is my man. He's my boyfriend. I can't wait to see him perform. I saw him at Coachella.
Wait, I thought I was your boyfriend.
I have many boyfriends.
Oh, my God.
Many boyfriends in real life, too. I may or may not have been with one this weekend.
Oh, do tell.
No, I don't think so. I'd rather talk about something else. Because let me think. Let me think real quick. I didn't think that I was going to bring this up, so let me think if I should.
Right. Who was it?
Your least favorite.
Oh, my God. Are you
Now,
kidding
look,
me?
I had to get out of the house at 7 o'clock in the morning.
You know what? I have to get out of the house, too, and I do something constructive. That is not constructive.
We just talked. It was kind of fun. And I needed somewhere to go
wait, did you
in the
talk
neighborhood.
with your vagina?
No, I did not talk with my vagina, believe it or not. Not at all.
God.
And because Evan has all these auditions that she has callbacks for colleges, and they're all like 7 o'clock in the morning because it's East Coast time. So she's like, she will not have anybody home. She doesn't like anybody being there when she's, really serious and singing and acting and stuff. So she makes us leave. So that's where I decided
Where
to go.
did you talk to him?
At his house,
In what room?
the bedroom.
Oh, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
It was fun.
Were
it was
your- were your
nice. It was
clothes
nice.
on?
Yes, they were the whole time.
Both feet on the floor?
Yes. No, both feet were not on the floor.
If you say that they were over your head.
No, they were not.
Okay.
Clothes were on.
Okay.
Laura was a good girl.
No second base? No third base?
I don't know what second base is.
Boobs.
I don't think so.
Wait, you don't think?
I don't remember.
I'm gonna. Oh,
I don't know. People grab at them all the time. Look at them.
they're
I have them out for you.
They are ridiculous.
I know. I'm wearing this super push-up bra. It's so fun. I love it. You're picking hair off me.
You have the wrong top on when you have a dog.
I know.
It
It's
looks like you're wearing a fur jacket.
crap. And we have a guest coming in, Melissa Impet. She's a guest a long time ago, and she just talked about manifesting things. And like, if you put on a board $10,000, if you just keep that on the top of your mind, guaranteed it'll come to you. So she's going to come here and give us like a pep talk, and she's going to talk about crystals. She's really into that. And I just have a lot of questions. Like, do they really work? Are crystals like really a thing? I need to know. Here's what I want to talk about. Eric, you don't even know this. Guess what?
What?
I have a new roommate.
What?
Yes,
That was fast.
I know. You know, when you know, like she's the only person that we interviewed and she was perfect. So why did I need to interview anybody else? You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Her name is Elena, and she is from Russia, but she lived in Spain, and now she's in San Diego. So she has an awesome accent, and she speaks 2 languages, 3 languages.
How long is she staying?
Month to month. We don't know yet.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It was almost like God handed her down to me and said, here is a roommate that will work with your family. Because I said, look, my daughter is loud and she sings a lot. And she's like, don't worry about it. I used to be a singer in a band. I'm like, oh, okay, great. We go to bed probably about 10:30 at night and we're loud until we go to bed. That's fine. She's totally okay with it. I'm going to clear out one cabinet for her, one shelf in the refrigerator. She can do her laundry there, a little space in the garage. The only thing I'm worried about is that there's a person that's going to learn my weird ways. I'm nervous.
Would you like me to prep her?
Yes, because, I can't sleep on the couch anymore.
Oh, oh boy.
Because that would be uncomfortable, not for me necessarily, but for her.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And
Is she smoking hot?
she's pretty, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you said she was Russian, so I'm.
Yeah.
I'm
Do
sure
you
she's right.
envision somebody? I don't know how old she is. I can't tell if she's like 27 or 40 because she's really mature acting, but she looks young. Anyway, I'm really excited. She moves in this weekend. February 1st came so fast, and then Antonio still has all his stuff there. I'm like, and then my best friend Stacy, you're my best friend. You're my best male friend. Stacy's my best
Good answer.
girlfriend.
Good answer.
And she's coming into town this weekend. So I have Stacy in town, which I wanted to spend all weekend with her. But then I have this move going on. She's moving in. Antonio's moving out. It's going to be a complete disaster this weekend.
It's going to be in Russian how they say shit show.
I am excited and nervous at the same time because I don't think I can truly be myself in my own house anymore.
I will prep her at the front door and I'll be like, she only eats beige food.
I don't do my dishes every time, but I'm going to have to start.
She poops like a truck driver.
And her toilet's backed up right now because of that. It is.
You know, it's probably good that you got last one log in there.
She came over yesterday with her friend to show her friend the place, and so we could talk some more and like seal the deal. And she's like, "May I use the restroom before I leave?" I'm like, "Oh man, darn it! I was hoping you were going to say that because can you please use the one upstairs because we have an issue downstairs." Dang it!
You're
Why?
like, there's a log jam in the
I know.
downstairs toilet,
and it's not the toilet; it's me. Trust me, it's not the bathroom. Jeez. Oh my gosh.
God.
I know. And I've been buying little things here and there just to spruce up the place and make it look inviting. And Antonio was like, "You got to stop spending money. What are you spending all this money on?" I'm like, "Because I got to make it look good. There's another human being, a stranger coming into the house. I have to make it look inviting, right?"
Are you two still going to hang out after he moves in with his parents?
He wants to possibly, because he works down at the shipyard, possibly stay over a couple nights a week, maybe. And he goes, "Laura, I'll always be here for you if you ever need anything." And I believe that. So yeah.
I do too.
So yeah, we'll totally see each other.
Maybe you guys will.
No, because he will not. He continues to drink, which is fine. That's his own business. But he said to me, he goes, I don't know. I don't trust myself when I drink.
Oh boy.
So
Okay,
he said himself, I probably would cheat again. I don't know because I don't know how I act when I'm drunk. So I'm like, and he's not giving up beer anytime soon.
Sure.
So I'm just protecting myself. That's all.
Sure. That's a good thing.
Doesn't mean I don't get to have fun. There's 3 guys I'm having fun with, but not the same time, not the same day. Don't check your text in the middle of the podcast.
My watch went off. I don't know what that means.
I know. It's so rude.
Sorry.
Apple Watches are very rude.
I know they are very rude.
So
at the most
rude.
inappropriate time.
Totally.
Wait a minute. There's 3 that you... Okay, wait.
Yes.
I know the one.
43-year-old? Now 45?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's the other one?
The one you dislike.
Oh, my God. What? Wait.
I'm just saying.
I thought you just
He's in the
talked.
rotation. Yeah.
No, he can't be. He cannot.
Sure he
be
can.
No, he cannot be in the rotation.
Yes, he can.
No, he can't.
Why not?
Because I said so.
Okay. And then sometimes, possibly Antonio.
Okay, I'm fine with the other 2.
You haven't met the one. You haven't met
No,
43-year-old.
No, but I'm still fine. I'm still fine with
You
him.
are? Okay.
I'd rather you bang Charles Manson.
Oh, come
wait, he's dead.
on.
What? He's
That
dead.
is not even so. That's not even close. And I'm not saying this, okay? It's him. So don't get all crazy.
Oh God. I wish I could take my ears off.
Stop it. Okay, now, what's going on with you?
Well, so I talk. I've been laughing about this since Wednesday
Okay.
of last week.
Okay.
A friend of mine, I'm just going to call her, because I promised her I wouldn't say her name. I'm going to call her Kugenkagen.
Give her a girl's name at least. Jill.
Jill.
But do you know a Jill?
I know a lot of Jills.
Uh-oh. Okay, how about, do you know a Carly?
Yes.
Oh, darn. Do you know a Doris?
I do. She's dead.
Do you know her? Okay,
Yes.
all right, so Doris.
Doris Kugenkagen.
Okay.
She went on vacation with her husband. They were in the hotel, and she was like, Eric, I started to get an itchy vagina.
Oh, no.
And so she ran down to the CVS near the hotel, brings the ointment back, finishes unpacking or whatever she did, grabs the tube, squirts it in there in the old vajayjay. And she said that the
Oh no.
the the burning and searing pain
Oh no.
almost knocked her out. So her
Ouch.
husband's like, "What's wrong?" She ran in to the bathroom to look at the tube, and she had accidentally grabbed the wrong tube and squirted mint toothpaste into her vagina.
Stop it.
I am not kidding.
Oh.
I have
How
been.
could she make that mistake? I guess they're the same size bottles or same size, yeah. Oh, no. Was she in the dark? She must have been in the dark.
I don't know.
Oh,
but
God. How did this happen?
I have not. I will just break out laughing in just random places. I was at the bank yesterday and started laughing just thinking about it.
That must have killed.
Oh, she said it was.
How did she get it out? Did she what did she do? What
Well,
did she do?
I'm telling you, that's one cavity that's minty fresh.
That's for sure. No, seriously, I need to know what she did to get it out.
I don't know. Should I call her and ask her?
Call her and ask her, and then we don't have a voice changing machine or anything.
That's okay. I'm just gonna.
Just put her up to your ear and then repeat what she says.
I will.
Okay. Doris Kugenkagen.
Yeah.
We're talking to.
Doris. We're talking to Doris Kugenkagen.
Okay. Because this needs to be. We need to figure this out because I can't go on until I know how she got it out.
Oh no.
Oh no! Voicemail.
I'm gonna text her and tell her to call me.
Okay. So we'll get to that.
Oh my God. So get ready for anything.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
What?
our guest is here, but she's a little early.
Oh, okay.
So we'll do your double D,
Yes.
and then we'll go get her.
yes.
Okay.
We will. And I might have to just stop in a hella second because
Oh, for an update? Okay.
yeah.
That sounds good.
So lots to talk about in Hollywood right now. I don't even know what's going on. So we'll just get over it. This year has sucked the biggest dick as far as people dropping like flies. Meatloaf dead.
That's right.
Louis Anderson dead.
Yeah.
So get this.
Who's the third?
Terry Mugler, the designer.
Oh, yeah.
Who created the fragrance Angel. And
Yeah.
so I worked with him way back when I was modeling. And the nicest man. And he actually did some artwork that, designs. And he had the supermodels. So it was Naomi and Cindy Crawford and Claudia Schiffer and Linda Evangelista, all the big models. Oh, hold on.
Okay. Oh, boy.
Hello.
We interrupt this double D.
Hold on. We interrupt my double D. Hello there. Yes. Laura, I'm talking about you on the air right now, Kugenkagen, and Laura wants to know how you got the mint toothpaste out.
Yeah. What was the solution? What happened? Oh, my gosh.
She loaded up the applicator
Oh, okay.
and shot it in there.
Shot what in? The real stuff?
The real stuff? Oh, the toothpaste.
Wait. She loaded it up, put
Shut-
the toothpaste in. How did she get it out?
How did you get the mint toothpaste? Oh, she just squeezed it right out because she does her Kegels.
Oh my god!
So
right. So you can put toothpaste right back in the tube.
So you can. Uh-huh.
What?
You stick the applicator in your vagina.
I know how it works.
You press the trigger. Yeah, you
Give it
squeeze
to
up
me.
there. Oh, hold on. Laura wants to talk to you.
Okay. Fake name Doris.
Doris Kugenkagen.
Doris Kugenkagen. This is Laura. Hi. Uh-oh. Hello? Is she hung up? They hung up.
Oh,
They hung
no.
up. Or you must have pressed goodbye.
Oh, wait. She's calling back.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Are you there? Hold on.
Okay, wait, hold on. Doris? Your fake name Doris, by the way. Hi, this is Laura. Okay, so I understand how possibly you got it wrong. You loaded it up by accident. Now it's burning, burning, burning. It's in you, and you realize, oh no, I put toothpaste in. Now what? Now what? She laid there all night with tears streaming down her face. Oh no. It wasn't until she got up the next morning to brush her teeth that she realized her mistake. Are you kidding me? You suffered that long?
Wait, ask.
She propped the tube next to the bed. Yeah, she's going to let the stuff do its work. Oh no. Then she went to brush her teeth. She realized she grabbed the wrong tube because the tube of the vagina ointment is right there in the sink.
So, Coogan Coggan, did you just stick your toothbrush in your vagina and then brush your teeth?
Did you stick your toothbrush in your vagina to brush your teeth? She could have. It itched that bad. Oh my God, you're so brave to talk about this. I know, just to us and like everybody that listens, but nobody knows who you are, and they're not going to hear your voice. So we're just like, oh yes. So anyway. All right. Well, I'm sorry you had to go through that. That's terrible. Yeah. When you're not, you know what? The lesson is pay attention. Pay attention. No, don't stumble into the bathroom in the dark. Don't grab strange tubes. Make sure you're grabbing the right tube.
Right.
All right. Thank you, Doris. All right. Bye. Okay, bye.
Love you, Doris. One time in the mornings.
This happens.
Yes, because I have Preparation H in my refrigerator for the bags under my eyes.
Oh yeah, I've heard that works.
And one morning I tried to brush my teeth with Preparation H.
Did you actually put it in your mouth?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
It was
no.
disgusting.
Oh, that's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that happens a lot.
So back to my Hollywood report.
Okay.
So Meatloaf dead. Louis Anderson dead. Terry Mugler dead. This is just awful. This is not starting out good. I bet everybody in Hollywood is freaking out.
I know. Uh-oh, I'm next.
And then did you hear that Regina King's only son,
Oh,
Alexander, committed suicide?
Yes.
I mean, it's awful. Anyway, that's terrible. And our
Oh
thoughts are
God,
with
that's so sad.
all of them
so
and their
sad.
families. It's terrible. Okay. Poor Adele.
Did you hear
Oh,
why?
I watched it.
Okay.
So half of her team has COVID,
Mm-hmm.
and then all the stuff for the stage show wasn't showing up.
Okay.
So,
There's also reports that she was having arguments.
oh yes, with her designer. Yeah.
Don't you think there's more to the story than COVID?
There might
Don't you
be.
think?
Yeah, there
possibly?
might be. I mean, she now I would totally be in for this. That she did personally apologize, and she offered her fans free merchandise and a free meet and greet.
Okay.
I
She's going to take that back.
Well, she took it back when she realized that some of them were underage.
You can't meet and greet underage people?
No, giving them drink coupons.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I felt bad for her. She's so young, and she was taking all the responsibility on herself.
I know. She was bummed.
And she was so upset about the people that had traveled really far to see her. So, I mean, poor thing, I mean.
And she was up for like 30 hours or some crazy thing.
Yeah.
They were trying to decide what to do.
Yes.
Can you imagine the stress trying to put that big of a show on, and if you're not happy with it, not being able to go through?
Yes,
with
I
it?
do.
Firsthand knowledge. I know. Why did I ask that? Of course you don't.
I absolutely do.
Oh my God. Can I leave for a second and go get our special guest?
Yes. Pete Davidson and Colin Jost bought a ferry to turn it into a club.
That's
Who
cool.
cares?
No, that's cool.
No, who
They're
cares?
two cool guys with cool girlfriends.
Isn't
Oh, well,
Pete-
no. Colin Jost is married
Oh, yeah.
to Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, that's right. Arnold Schwarzenegger was involved in a bad accident on Friday. Next.
That's it. Do you have other stuff to talk about?
Yeah, I can talk about other stuff.
No, do you have other dirt?
Yeah, I can talk about a movie that I watched.
All right, bye.
Bye. Take the card and don't do anything that I wouldn't do and make good choices.
Oh, no, I'm not bringing a mask.
Uh-oh. Do you need one? Oh. So I watched the other night a movie with Michelle Pfeiffer called French Exit. And it's about a woman whose husband dies and leaves her almost broke, so she and her son go to Paris. And she's a character. It was well written. It was well shot. Michelle Pfeiffer was excellent. And the guy that played her son is Lucas something. I don't remember his last name. But they were both very good. It's funny. She's kind of snippy. But it was a very, very good movie. So if that's something that you guys are looking to watch, I'm not sure if you can get it on Netflix or anything like that, but it was very, very good.
Are you doing okay? Or do I have to pause it?
No, I'm doing fine.
Because I have to get her on the other door.
Oh, Laura's having a... Oh, I almost forgot. I do have another piece of dirt. Pamela Anderson is getting divorced for the 6th time. She's been married to some real winners. And this guy was, I think, a guy that was doing work on her house and was married. And he left the wife for her, and now they're getting divorced. So that's interesting. I've met her, and she was really, really cool. I actually have hung out with her quite often. And so I'm just wondering why she can't hang on to a man. Oh, Moon Knight, the new Marvel movie. The actor Gaspard Ulliel, I don't even remember how to say his name. He was dead. He died at 37 years old after a skiing accident. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on in Hollywood right now, but they are dropping like flies. I would be a nervous wreck. I am telling you. But yeah, that's it for my Hollywood dirt. Uh-oh. I don't know what's happening. Something's going on. I think somebody's trying to page. Oh, we had our new publicity photos taken, and Laura farted during the photo session. So that was absolutely hysterical.
What, are you reading like the phone book or something?
No. Hi, Melissa. No, I just told all of our listeners that you farted during the photo shoot. Sorry. When we were doing the...
did I do it knowing? Wait,
Yeah, you informed me. Remember, I heard it.
Did you talk about the photo shoot then?
No, not.
Oh.
I just talked about you farting during the photo shoot.
God. All right. Here, Melissa, sit down here.
Hi, Melissa.
Make sure you talk.
You look great.
I know. Look at her hair. You talk right up to the mic.
Right.
Okay, first of all,
Do I need headphones?
she's beautiful. No, you don't.
Yeah, two beautiful blondes.
Beautiful. And look at her hair,
Bombshell
please.
blonde.
Look at her hair.
It looks really good.
She just got
My
extensions,
favorite
and she
stylist just
is.
moved to San Diego.
You look. Oh, I'm so jealous right now. You look amazing.
Thank you. My goodness, I'm blushing.
Did you manifest that hair?
I did. I did. I absolutely manifested. I manifested my favorite stylist leaving Boston and coming here to San Diego.
It doesn't end.
Nice
You can
job,
just keep going and going
You
higher
can.
and higher. That's
And
great.
what else is possible? That's what I like.
Do you want to say his name on the radio, or?
His name is Dan Convoy. Dan Convoy Hair on Instagram.
Oh, okay. Where does he work out of?
Right now he actually came to my house.
Oh, that's
Which
nice.
was like extra. I felt like I was getting spoiled right at home. Yeah, he works out of a couple different salons, but
Oh,
he does
okay.
house calls. I
That
don't
is
like sitting in
amazing.
a salon.
I don't either.
I'd rather be in my own home if I have that option.
Of course.
Right?
Oh yeah. Sitting in the salon getting your hair done for like 2.5
And
hours.
this took a while. The extensions.
what kind
and the
are they?
color. They're the sew-in.
Oh, they are.
Yep.
Because I had the tape-ins.
I didn't like the tape.
You didn't?
I wanted to rip them out.
You did?
Yeah, but these just feel natural. I don't even notice they're
So
there.
it's like a weft sewn
Yep,
on?
The weft sewn right in. So
I
2
miss
months
that.
it lasts for too.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we have Melissa Impet in here to give us kind of a pep talk about life. We're almost a month into the new year, and like
2022.
it's like I read we had a study on that said like last Monday was the most depressing day of the whole year, and it's a combination of things like holiday debt and missed or failed New Year's resolutions and just different stuff. So we
and
need
then
a
if
pep
you're
talk.
into the planetary stuff, it's Mercury retrograde.
It is right now?
Yes.
Why does it go into retrograde every other month? It seems like. Is it like 3 times a year?
Well, it's pretty strong right now. I don't know. I've been having all the technology issues.
Oh yeah.
my God.
You can talk in
Yeah.
the microphone. That would
Oh,
be
sorry.
great, actually.
You know what happens when we have a guest? I just go
I
stupid.
know.
Yeah.
He sits back and listens to the interview instead of
Too.
actually does the interview.
No, it's
You got to
ridiculous.
be a part of this conversation.
No, I'm
So-
having the same problem with my phone.
Tell us who you are, what you do, and just give us a pep talk, please.
Well, my name's Melissa Impet. Thank you so much. It's great to be here. I am a spiritual life coach, and I love working with manifestation and some of the, the principles behind our energy and using our energy to serve us more and be able to, keep our vibration high. When we're in that low vibe funk, things like you were saying, the beginning of the year, coming out of debt from the holidays, or there's a lot going on this year with like COVID and everything and people getting sick, and when our energy is really low, we can get stuck in that cycle.
how do you raise your energy? How do you do that?
So I love helping people create like a high vibrational toolbox. So some of your favorite things to do that make you happy. So what makes you happy? Do you like music? Do you like to dance? Do you like going out in nature? Do you like going on a hike? I really love using affirmations. So really powerful statements that can like completely change my train of thought. When you get in your head and you're like in this place of like feeling bad for yourself, or money, for example, we can get really down on ourselves around money.
It's every minute of every day I'm down on myself about money.
So then that voice plays over and over and over again, and then you start focusing on it more and more and more, and then it brings your thoughts down lower, lower, lower. So being able to have some really powerful statements for yourself. So for all of my clients, we create like a deck, getting like note cards, like index cards, and writing a powerful statement on each index card. So that way, when you are in a little bit of a low vibe funk, you can grab that deck and read through it, and you literally feel your energy raising as you're reading some of these statements. So some of the ones around money, it's funny, our expectation really leads to what we experience. So when we're expecting to be broke, when we're expecting to run out of money, when we're expecting to be in debt, then that's most likely what we're going to experience. So starting to believe in something before it happens, so writing statements around money that we expect money to show up in ways that we don't even realize. Like, money's going to surprise me. That's one that I love saying.
That's a statement? That's a statement?
I would
Okay.
put that on a card. Money's going to surprise. I love when money surprises me.
Oh, that's
I
so
love
fun.
when money surprises me. So write that on a card and get used to saying it to yourself every single day. I love when money surprises me. I love when new opportunities come my way. I love when I wake up feeling good every day. Starting to like train your brain to start getting out of some of these funky thoughts and leading you down paths that you don't even want to be going down. Another example that I love giving, people go on vacation and they're like, I'm going to gain weight. I'm going to put on 5 pounds. And then they go on vacation and they put on 5 pounds.
Right?
It's because you're setting yourself up for that with our thoughts. We can pre-program our subconscious mind. And that's what a lot of people do without even realizing it. So if we pre-program our mind with some really powerful thoughts, then we start experiencing that.
I stopped saying, I don't even say it, the B word around money. BROKE. I stopped saying that because of what you said.
Yeah.
Stop focusing on that
Languaging
word.
is so important.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so it's just not even in my wheelhouse.
Good
and
for you. I love hearing that.
yeah,
That
and
makes me so happy.
and there have you ever heard of Florida water?
No.
Okay. I don't know who told me about this. It was some spiritual person.
Okay.
Okay. And they said, buy this stuff. It's on Amazon and it's it comes in this little bottle. It's called Florida water, and
Okay.
you're supposed to like put it in your hands,
Okay.
put it on your shoulders or whatever, and then give yourself an affirmation or a talk.
Okay.
So every day,
I love it. Of course, she went on and bought it.
of course,
How
I
many
had to
bottles
buy
did
it.
you buy?
I know. How much was it? It doesn't matter.
Do you have money for that swampland in Florida that I want to sell you?
Yeah, I know.
Oh my
But I
gosh,
take
I love
it,
it.
I put it in, I go, pat my shoulder, and I say, money, may it be plentiful and frequent. May it be plentiful and frequent.
Oh my gosh, I
And
love that.
I'm not trying to be greedy.
Yeah.
Just plentiful and frequent, please.
But then you got that plentiful rash where you put the
Florida water.
Oh gosh.
I don't put it on bare skin. I'm not that
Now I'm
dumb.
gonna have to go research this because I've never
Do
heard
it.
of that.
Do it. Seriously.
I'll listen to you.
I've never heard of that. I've heard of moon water. You can take water out and put it out for the full moon, and the full moon charges the energy of the water. So I've heard of that, but I've never heard
Ooh.
of. Maybe it's moon water from Florida. I don't know.
I'm going to Google it while
I
you're
think
talking.
someone's making a profit off this Florida water.
It kind of smells a little minty.
Oh,
It's
okay.
weird.
Okay, interesting.
But I love this
so
kind of stuff.
I
though.
love that because it's ritual. It's a ritual. And I think that's really important when we have some kind of sacred ritual around, because that helps your beliefs. It's going to strengthen your beliefs, whenever you have some kind of ritual. So the moon water or the affirmations or any kind of practice that you have for yourself, I came across he's not new, he's been around for a while, but his name's Ken Honda. And he's from Japan, and he's a money mindset guru around the Zen principles of money. And he has an affirmation that I've been using. So whenever he pays a bill or anything like that, you can get kind of funky when we're paying bills, but we don't want to be in that energy. We want to be in good energy. So he pays and he says, money, 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 go out and bless the world and come back with all of your friends.
Oh, what? That's so cute.
Isn't that so cute?
Yeah.
Money, money, money. Go out and bless the world and come back with a bunch of your friends.
With all your friends.
With
come back.
all your friends.
And I like putting come back fast.
Oh,
Come
okay.
back fast with all of your friends.
All your friends when you're paying that credit card bill. I love it.
Yep.
Turn it into a positive.
Yeah.
So if somebody is down and they're like, you know what, I don't know what direction my life is going, why hire a life coach?
For me, like what's really nice is the verbal processing. Sometimes we're so in our own mind and you get stuck there, So having someone to be able to bounce things off of and give you a new perspective, a different way to look at things, So I always like to tell people it's kind of an alternative to therapy, right?
I was going to say, it's like a therapist.
It is. It's very much like a therapist. And I'm all for therapy. I've done a lot of training in the therapy world. I actually just finished a certification in spiritual psychology, which is some traditional therapy as well. But I just personally think therapy is a little bit outdated these days. It's a lot of focusing just on the past. I really love figuring out, where are we headed? Where do you want to be? What is the version of yourself that you want to be stepping into? And that's where I like tapping into manifestation. So it's a little bit different. We do obviously talk about some past trauma because that's important. It's important to look at that, understand that, process that, work through, and then let go.
Right.
Instead of just replaying it, and that's what I hear a lot from people who, have left therapy and come to life coaching is therapy is a lot of like the same, focusing on the same trauma and the same events from the past and not so much forward momentum.
Because it's almost like comfortable living in that for some people.
It is.
It's their comfort, and breaking out of that and leaving it would be scary
Scary. Yeah.
for some people. But
But sometimes it's nice to have someone help you dream a little bit bigger when you're used to staying so comfortable, So that's where I come in. Like I love helping people create bigger visions and really bust through some of the walls of what is possible. Because when we are in that comfort zone, it's easy to just, knock things off and say, that's not possible for me. I'm not going to be a millionaire. That's not possible for me. And when we can really break down and understand, why is that? Is that because of beliefs that you've picked up somewhere? There's a lot of beliefs that we buy into. And then when we buy into the belief, we live from that place. And there's a lot of beliefs that we're buying into that just they don't serve you anymore.
yeah.
But sometimes you don't even see them. You don't even realize them. So when we can have a conversation and I can help point little things out here and there, it's like, oh my gosh, I didn't even realize I was thinking that way, or I didn't even believe I didn't even know that was one of my beliefs, so
Our brain is so much more powerful than we give it
Oh my
credit for,
gosh.
isn't it?
it's insane. And
It's not magic. It's just, it's real.
it's
like
real. And I think the interesting thing is even modern day scientists only know tiny little bit about the brain. There's so much that we don't even know about the brain, but it is moldable. It really, truly is. But it doesn't happen by chance. If
Right.
we want to change our mindset, if we want to change our beliefs, it only happens with intention. You know, it doesn't happen by chance. It takes work. It really does.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing that I love about life coaching. You know, when you go to a therapy appointment, you have that hour. And then when the hour's up on the dot, you got to get out
Right.
of the room, you know?
So what does it look like? What does an
coaching
appointment
session?
with a
Yeah.
coaching session look like?
Yeah, so we get on Zoom typically for an hour, you know, usually goes over. I'm not going to cut you off right at the hour, you know, if we're in a good conversation. And then after that, I prepare a document for you. So there's action steps throughout the week. There's actually things to be focused on, you know, steps to be accomplishing. Affirmations. I love doing customized affirmations because if we find a limiting belief, we want to change that. So that's where an affirmation comes into play. You know, if you're telling yourself that I'm always going to be stuck not having money or I'm always going to be playing catch up, that's where we need to insert an affirmation. We need to
Okay.
put something new there. I like the way that I visualize it in my mind is it's like when we have a belief, it's like a road in our mind, the neural pathway in our mind. We need to put a road closed sign there and create a detour and then reprogram that. And the only way to reprogram the subconscious mind is repetition. We've got to repeat those things. So that's why I love, I have a learning disability too, dyslexia. So when I was growing up, I had to learn alternative ways to
Wow.
teach myself. So note cards, the hand, something with flipping through, like the hand to eye, I don't know, something like that works well with the brain. So when we put these affirmations on a note card and then we get ourselves, this is the task that you got to actually get yourself to use it.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Because you can write all of them out on the note
To make them all
card.
pretty with
And
like all
then-
pretty pens and
Yeah,
everything.
And then if they sit there and collect dust, it's not I mean, it still probably will help you, but the act of flipping through them every day, you know? And then if we need to get creative because that's not working for you, I've got a lot of mom clients who don't have 2 seconds to themselves. Great. Well, let's create you an audio file. Every single iPhone has the voice recorder.
That's good.
You know, so I always tell people put some music on in the background and then record yourself saying your affirmations. So that way you could press play when you're driving or as you're going to sleep.
Oh,
That's
that's
so-
really good. Isn't there something with sleep and hearing things
Absolutely.
right as you're falling asleep?
Yeah, you know why?
Why?
Because the subconscious mind has all of the power. The conscious mind goes to sleep and it's just the subconscious mind. So you're very susceptible. So that's why like, you know, there's sleep hypnosis and things like that. Your mind is so susceptible when your conscious mind is quiet and sleeping.
Ah, that's so cool. So if
Yeah.
you say, you know, your positive affirmations and your gratefulness when you're going to
Gratitude.
sleep, you might wake up feeling amazing the
Yeah.
next day.
And so that brings me to another little tip that I want to give. Nighttime intentions. Setting an intention for yourself right before you go to sleep. So I've been having a blast playing around with this. It's actually kind of weird, to be honest. I set an intention. So for example, the other morning, I said that I wanted to wake up at 5:30 in the morning, right before my alarm went off, and I wanted to get these 4 tasks done, and I wanted to have all of them done before 10 a.m., and I wanted to feel really good about it, and I wanted to be in this great energy the whole time. And I woke up, and that exactly played out for me.
wow.
Exactly played out for me.
Can you
Yeah.
tell us some other instances when your manifestations have played out?
Oh my goodness. Gosh, there are so many. Let's see. Let me think of one. Well, there's one really cool one happening right now. My condo here in San Diego, there's a sweet little gym in there, but it didn't quite have the equipment that I love using. So I just thought this would be so cool if one day it gets upgraded. $100,000 gym is being placed in there right now.
Wow.
They're redoing it completely.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I just kept thinking, wouldn't that be cool? Right? This is the important key to manifestation is not having too much attachment. Right?
What do you mean by that?
So, you know, when you're like, I'm going to manifest a coffee this morning and you're focusing on that and then the coffee doesn't appear and then you sink into disappointment.
Uh-huh.
energy, right?
Yes.
Too much attachment there.
Okay.
Instead saying, wouldn't it be cool if? Right?
Okay.
Because that way you're allowing it, you're giving yourself more space for it to happen, but you're not like strangling the idea of it.
I
you
like
know?
that,
So
strangling.
Wouldn't it be cool if? Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Another fun manifestation that's happened recently is Well, one of my favorite ones, there's this sapphire ring that I've envisioned for so long that I really would love to have on my finger one day. I saw it at a jewelry store. And one day I was walking, it was 7:00 in the morning in North Park, and it was rainy. And I was walking along the street, and I had a dog with me, and the dog stopped for a minute. So I stopped, and I looked down, and right at my foot was a beautiful, beautiful sapphire necklace with just the pendant sitting there.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Right at my feet. In North Park on a rainy day, the same sapphire that I've been envisioning this ring was sitting right at my feet.
Stop it.
My God.
Yeah.
Are you kidding
And
me?
to me,
Oh,
that was just such a
wow.
sign, like, it's coming.
You
It's
have to
coming.
pay attention
Yeah.
because they're there. If
Yeah.
you're just like going all the time, and it's hard when you have kids and stuff because you're just so focused on other things. But if you can try to pay a little bit more attention, you'll see
Exactly.
signs.
You really will. So what are some of the signs you've seen?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, this manifestation has taken, since I was 16.
Yeah.
I've been manifesting a boob job.
Oh!
And,
Yes,
and
yes.
it just so happens I had a client, La Jolla Cosmetic, who I speak on behalf of. One thing led to another, yada, yada, yada.
Yada,
boob
yada.
job.
Yes.
And-
And they look beautiful.
Thank you. I'm showing them off today. But I really feel that was a powerful manifestation because I decided to do something about it, and I just went ahead and
Yeah,
asked.
absolutely.
I said, hey, what do you think about this?
Yeah.
And they're like, this is a great idea.
That's
And you could talk
awesome.
about it. I'm like,
Isn't it so fun when something comes to fruition?
Oh
You're
my
like,
gosh.
oh my gosh, this is actually real.
yes.
Yeah. So that's the thing is it's like, what else is possible? What else is possible without putting too much attachment? Especially if, money is something that you want to be working on.
Mm-hmm.
What else is possible around money? Putting it out there, like what other money making things are going to cross my path?
Right.
What's another money making opportunity that's going to appear for me that I've not been expecting?
Yeah.
I had another fun one show up recently. I don't have kids, but I love kids and I love giving them back after.
Uh-huh. Mhm.
And I was sitting on Facebook and some woman put out like, I really would love a spiritually connected person to help me with my daughter sometimes. And I was like, that's exactly what I want, to help someone's daughter sometimes,
Yeah.
I wasn't looking for a babysitting job. I wasn't looking for extra money, but now I have the babysitting job, an awesome little girl, and an extra $25 an hour every once in a
That's
while.
great.
Yeah.
Wow.
How cool.
Very
Because
cool.
I've been open to that, you know?
What does give us a range? Like, how much does it cost for somebody to have a coach? And
For
is it
life
once a
coaching?
week? Is it
Yeah,
twice a week? What is it?
Yeah, so I work on kind of a sliding scale. So it kind of depends on what someone's willing, you know, what someone's available. Because
Okay.
I'd rather help someone than be like, no, you can't afford me. you know?
Right.
A lot of coaches will just kind of shut you down. But I work on kind of like a sliding scale. So depending on the length of time, if it's a longer contract than you're signing, then it could be a little bit more affordable. You know, so it typically ranges like a 6-week package is going to be like $1,500. 6-month could be closer to $5,000. And it's usually weekly. Some people
Okay.
do like going bi-weekly. That is a way to, you know, if you're going to do a payment plan and you're going to break it down and pay weekly. Some people do like the bi-weekly, so it stretches it out a little bit longer, which I'm always open to. But yeah, it's usually weekly. I like weekly, especially to get started, because 2 weeks, actually quite a bit can happen in 2 weeks.
Uh-huh.
You know, so when you're working on your mindset and surfacing things like that, and 2 weeks goes by, you can kind of forget about what conversation
You can
we
forget
had.
what happened.
Yeah, and especially, you know, because this is really about breaking some habits a lot of the time. You
Yeah.
know? And when we're trying to break habits and then you go too long and things can happen and things can come up. So I really like the weekly. I think it's the best way to really dive in. But my goal is to help someone be really self-sufficient and have this new mentality fast.
Fast.
know,
Yes, fast. I like
you see
this.
people that are in therapy for years,
Mhm.
you know, and that's not, I don't think you're a good coach if you need years,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like one of my good friends hired me, which was, it's always so fun when a friend hires you, but she was a little resistant.
To hire
but-
you?
Yeah, she was a
Okay.
little resistant, but she's been watching me for years.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, Melissa, what are you doing? What are you doing? So I said, why don't you just commit to 6 weeks and let me show you what's possible in 6 weeks? By the end of the 6 weeks, she didn't need to continue because so much had changed for her. Her relationship had changed, her relationship with herself, because that's really where it begins. You know, right now I'm running a healing circle with 17 women, and it's on body image. Because
that is
body image,
it is constant.
it's constant, and it has to do with everything. How can you manifest some of these miracles if you're being so hard on your physical body?
Right.
You know?
Yes.
How can you have a strong money mindset? How can you be attracting things when you're talking shit to yourself every day? You know? It really, really starts there. So that's one of the first places that I like to go with people is like, how are you viewing yourself? Because if you're viewing yourself in a really negative light, how are you going to have someone else love you? How are you going to be attracting some of these things? Like, it really does start there.
Yeah.
You know, so working on relationship, and, you know, that's not something that, you know, you do work on it in therapy, but like, I want to help you feel sexy.
Yeah.
You know, like that's not, you're not
It's a
gonna,
mindset.
You're not
If
going to
you-
experience that in therapy.
If you have the confidence, all it takes is confidence. That's what people are attracted to mostly,
Seriously,
right?
believing in yourself, that magnetizing energy is really what we want.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you want to be attracting new opportunities or money or relationships.
So do all your girls sit in? Is it actual circle?
It's on Zoom still.
Oh, okay. Dang it. Dang
It's
COVID.
on Zoom still, but eventually it will be in person. But yeah, we do calls all together. And one of the things that I love about circles, like group stuff, is you're actually healing just from hearing other people share.
That's exactly what an AA meeting is all about.
It's just like an AA meeting or an NA meeting. There's so much potential for you to hear somebody else in their story, and it just sets off new thoughts in your mind, like things that maybe you didn't even realize that you've been experiencing that someone else shares, and it just gives you this whole new paradigm to work with, you know? So that's what I really love about circles. It's not for everyone. Not everyone likes being vulnerable, but I will say vulnerability, Brene Brown says it best, vulnerability is a superpower.
It truly is.
It truly is. You know, when you keep things to yourself and you don't feel comfortable sharing them, you're suppressing energy, you know? And it's like when we suppress for too long, what happens? It's like it explodes somehow, you know? When we're willing to just share with the intention, my intention is always to heal and help others heal. So when you share with the intention to heal yourself and knowing that your story might positively impact someone else, it's pretty magical what can happen.
It is.
Yeah.
It's
And
so true.
I understand why, you know, it's not always comfortable talking about our past. But most of the time, if you're uncomfortable talking about your past, it's you're in some type of judgment. So you're judging yourself or you're judging the situation. And that judgment is going to keep you in this downward perpetual feeling.
Yeah.
That's exactly like when I tell my story about sobriety. It like I have to tell every nitty gritty part and not be ashamed of it because I'm not that person anymore.
Yes.
And if I was doing that, having 2 young kids, somebody else was.
Yeah.
So same thing.
Absolutely.
It's all about helping other people.
Absolutely. And just looking at that part of your life too. Imagine if you didn't have that part of your life.
I don't know who I'd be right now.
You would never be. You would never have, you know, I always say, like, if I didn't go through some of the hardest times in my life, I'd never have the grit or the tenacity to really go for things. You know, it's like, seriously, everything that we experience is happening to serve us. And sometimes that's hard for people to wrap their head around because when you're in a traumatic situation, it's like, how could this be serving me?
Yes.
But there's always something there for you. And that's why I think life coaching is really helpful because sometimes it takes looking at those situations and having someone else help you find the blessing within that, you know?
Gosh. Well, okay. So how does somebody get in contact with you if they want you as a life coach?
Yeah. I mean, I have a website, melissaimpett.com.
Is it 2 T's or 1 T?
It's 2 T's.
Okay.
IMPETT. Yep. And I have Instagram, Facebook. I'm not really too big on TikTok yet, but maybe
I know. I'm
later.
not a TikToker
I
yet.
can't figure it out.
Me
I'm like,
neither.
another freaking platform.
I know. It's too much time.
Another platform.
I saw on your Instagram that you kind of dabble in crystals too.
I do. I
Now,
love
do crystals work? Tell me, do they? Like,
Absolutely.
I bought this
What'd you get?
diagram
Yeah.
and with these little.
A grid.
Okay, look. I bought a grid,
Yeah.
a money grid.
Yeah. Yeah. I love
It was $25 for a piece of paper and like 10 rocks.
Oh boy.
From Florida.
From Florida.
And I don't know why,
Yeah.
but I haven't done it yet.
No.
I don't know why. What's stopping me? Why am I not? I look it into the drawer and I go, why am I not doing this? Why am I not opening up this potential? And is it really going to work?
Well, if you don't want to go there, have you at least, do you hold on to any of the stones or anything
No.
like that? Oh,
Tell me why I should.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I even have one in my pocket right now. Like, I even have a crystal in my pocket right now.
You have one around your neck
No,
too.
I have one around my neck right now too. So the way that I like to view crystals is they truly are alive. They come from the earth. You know, I got into crystals because I was just amazed. I'm like, Mother Nature is incredible. You know, like you're feeling bad about yourself and then look at something like this. Like this came from the earth. Anything is possible. You know, so that's like looking in a crystal and seeing like the rainbows and
it's beautiful.
it's incredible to me. All of the different colors, like it just helps tap me back into the infinite capabilities of what's possible, you know? So that's really what got me into crystals. But then when I started learning about them and understanding that they have their own energy. So like I have a clear quartz around my neck. Clear quartz is going to be really uplifting and cleansing. It's a higher vibrational energy. So when you're wanting to feel high vibrational, why not add this to the mix? Like it can't hurt, right?
It can't hurt.
you
You're
know?
right.
It can't hurt. So when I'm in like a coaching session or something like that, I use a darker stone, like a black tourmaline, one of the darker black ones, because the darker stones absorb. So they're absorbing energy where this lighter one is putting off energy. So for example, I use like a black tourmaline for more of like a little bit of a protection for myself because it's going to absorb some of the lower vibrational energies.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah. So with your crystals, just sit with them. Right now, you could have one in your hand. You know, like I literally spend time with my crystals. It sounds kind of funny. It's like they're like my friends. You know? Like, I spend time with them.
But there's a reason because obviously they do something for you.
Yeah. And I love having them in my home. The energy in my home just feels so peaceful, you know, and it's just an uplifting quality. Like an amethyst, for example. Amethyst, a lot of people know amethyst. It's a common one, the purple colored crystal. That's
pretty.
a really great one to have in your living room.
Why?
Or in your bedroom. It's just a very peaceful energy. It's really neutral.
What's the abundance one?
Pyrite is a good one for abundance. Malachite's a good one for abundance. There's quite a few good ones. I'm sure one of the 10.
I know,
Yeah.
yes. And it came with a little stick that I'm supposed to burn first so I can like cleanse the crystals.
Palo Santo.
And I think that's what's keeping me
you're
from
like,
doing it.
what
I'm
do
like,
I do with
when am I
this?
going to have time to burn this
So,
thing?
you know what, it's kind of full circle to what we were talking about before because it's ceremony. When things are ceremonial, you know, it helps you with your belief. It helps you strengthen your belief. So for example, Palo Santo is something that I burn every morning. I light that stick, stick.
Yeah.
It is something that I always share. You know, you do want to use it with intention because it actually is something that could potentially go extinct, especially Palo Santo. The Palo Santo tree is they're people are buying it on Amazon and they don't even know what they're doing with it. You know, so I always say use, and sage too. It's a special thing. You want to use it with intention, you know? So in the morning after I wake up, I use my Palo Santo to just kind of cleanse my energy. You know, you just cleanse and you kind of wave it around you with the intention that this is clearing anything that doesn't need to be here any longer. So with your crystals, like I said, crystals are alive, you know, they can hold on to energy. So when you get your crystals, you do want to cleanse them because if they've been being shipped or if other people have had them, they can pick up some things, you know. So when you cleanse them, they're yours and they're fresh and you can set an intention.
Ooh, I can't even wait now.
Yeah.
I know.
My
I know,
$28 crystal grid.
Now I got to pull out this one. I have a fluorite sphere with me. And this one is like it's just like
wow, that's a big
Isn't
one.
that
It's a
beautiful?
circle. It's a ball.
Sphere, of course. Yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
heavy.
it's heavy, and it's just like it's a really relaxing energy. That's why I brought it today, to just be calm and relax.
It is.
So I love just holding on to that. Whenever I'm doing, I'm just holding on to that, and I set intentions for them. So that one has the intention to keep me calm and keep me grounded.
And you carry this in your pocket.
I did today.
It's
I don't always carry it in my pocket.
It can also be used to fend off.
I usually do have some kind of crystal, but usually they're smaller than that. Some people put them in their bras.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
I'm going to use because they're little tiny baby crystals.
Yeah.
Because they're
So each crystal you get to choose what you want it to be for. You know, you could obviously look up the meaning online
Right.
and whatnot, but I don't. You know, I choose what I want, what I want. So this one is my grounding one. This is the one that I hold on to. Like when I am feeling anxious or anything, I hold on to it and I allow it to just bring me back and settle me a little bit.
Yeah,
It's nice to hold on to, isn't it?
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will you text Lee real quick?
Yeah.
I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
think that you really spoke to me for sure today.
Yeah, good.
And I know you're going to speak to others. and I'm so
so
happy we had you in because,
Yeah, thank you.
I-
Thanks for inviting me.
of course, I
Fun
know
chatting.
it's exactly what we needed. A pep talk. And thank
pep
you.
talk. Yeah,
That's your
absolutely.
job. How cool that that's your job.
It is. It's pretty amazing. This is manifestation at its finest.
This job.
This life that I'm living in
That's-
and sharing with others. Yeah.
And you have a condo. You are living the
Blessed.
life
Yeah,
for sure.
gratitude.
Good for you. Gratitude. It's all about gratitude too, huh?
Yeah.
What was your statement about money again that you said?
From Ken Honda. From Ken Honda.
From you.
Oh, the one that I was sharing about Ken?
Yeah. No, the one that you say.
Oh, well, I say a lot of different ones. Money comes to me in ways known and unknown. But I think the one that you're thinking about is money, money, money. Go out, bless the world, and come back fast with all of your friends.
Yeah.
That's Ken Honda.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. You guys should look him up.
Okay.
He is from Japan.
Okay.
And so he's just slowly been coming over. His work has been coming over to the U.S. more. And he's just so sweet. It's off of the Zen principle because money truly is energy. And when we can treat it like that, it's amazing how it can show up for us in ways that we least expect.
And I don't ever think I've heard Zen and money in
Yeah.
the same sentence.
How cool, right?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, when we lock out of a show, when we're done, we say a certain phrase. So will you say it with us? Or
Absolutely.
I'll go first, then you, then Eric is usually one that rounds us out.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Love your podcast.
Love your podcast.
Love your podcast.
Yay, Eric. Melissa Impet, everybody.
Yay.
Love you, my sweet, sweet babies.